In 2011, researchers at Notre Dame University ran a simple experiment. Participants were given a task to remember while moving through a series of rooms. They forgot the task 3 times more often when they walked through a doorway than when they stayed in the same room. Not because they were tired, not because the task was difficult, because they walked through a door. This is called the doorway effect, and it is happening to you multiple times, every single day. Every time you walk into a room and forget why you came. That is not age. That is not distraction. That is your brain doing exactly what it was designed to do. Here is what is actually happening. Your brain does not store memory as one continuous stream. It divides your experience into chapters. Each chapter is called an event boundary, and the boundary is triggered by a change in environment, a new room, a new context, a new set of sensory information. When you cross that boundary, your brain closes the previous chapter. It compresses it, files it, and opens a new one. This is an efficient system. It means your brain is not carrying the weight of every previous moment into every new situation. But it has a cost.
Whatever you were thinking in the previous chapter gets compressed with it. Not deleted permanently, but made significantly harder to access.
You are now in a new chapter, and your brain is focused on what is here, not what was there. Researchers pushed this further in a follow-up study. They found that even imagining walking through a doorway produced the same effect. You do not need to physically move. The mental simulation of crossing a boundary is enough to trigger memory compression, which means your brain is not responding to the physical door. It is responding to the concept of transition itself. The moment you mentally commit to moving from one context to another, your brain begins closing the previous one. Here is the part most people never think about. You experience dozens of event boundaries every single day. Every room you enter, every app you open, every conversation you begin. Each one is a potential chapter break. Each one compresses what came before, which means your brain is constantly editing your experience into fragments. You never live in one continuous moment. You live in a sequence of chapters that your brain stitches together into the illusion of continuity. And most of the joins are invisible, but they are there. Every time you lose your train of thought for no reason. Every time you walk into a room and stand there trying to remember. Every time a conversation ends and you cannot recall how it started. That is the join showing through. There is no known way to prevent this. Researchers have tested strategies, repeating the task aloud, visualizing the destination, maintaining focus. Some help slightly, none eliminate it, because the system is not a bug. It is a feature your brain cannot turn off. 50% of people report experiencing the doorway effect multiple times per day, and I bet you have already experienced it today. You just did not know what was happening when it did. Now you do. But here is what that knowledge does not give you. It does not give you access to what was lost. The thought you had before you walked through that door this morning. It is compressed in a chapter your brain has already moved on from, and retrieving it is significantly harder than it should be for something that happened minutes ago in your own mind. The door did not take it. Your brain did. In the next video, we look at what happened in August 1971, when a psychology experiment at Stanford University was shut down after 6 days. It was supposed to last 2 weeks.